Okay guys, let's take a look at some of what we've done so far and talk a little bit about styling elements. As you can see here, we've got both of our documents saved in their folder that we've defined. And then here in our web page, you can see because those two files are linked, we can move over between the two. And what the style.css document is, it contains all the information that defines how things look on our web page. In this instance here, we have our heading tags, H1 through H6, and our paragraph tag. If we were to update this, this is going to change the margin above all of those tags that fall under this specific area. You can see there, changing it adjusts that height, and we'll actually add space above any element wrapped in those H1 tags. And this pertains to just about everything. You can see here we can define, what happens to type, specifically in a link while you're hovering over it. And if you look here, back in our original document, we've got sort of our heading information at the top. This is all usually invisible elements except for the title. You can see here, wrapped in between our two head tags, we have this. This is the link to our style document. That's what makes it show up here in the head. So when this page loads, it's looking for that document. And it's picking up all the style information from there and applying it to the elements on our web page. Next up, we've got the body section of the web page. This is all the visible elements, the background color, and the content. And you'll see here within that there is a divider with a class called container. This is everything that is within the interactive area of our web page. Next up is the header element. This will later on contain navigational elements, so we can click between our two pages. Also contains our logo and a bit of styling here. You can see it's got a pale green color to it. And you can see here there's an ending tag to it. That's just notation so we know, where it starts and where it ends. Notice the closing tag. So because that's defined as a class defined as header, what we can do is go to our style document, locate that specific element, and actually change how that works. You can see here we can go through and choose a different color. I'm going to pick this burgundy color here. I'm going to refresh everything, and you can see it's changed color. We can also do, a couple other different things here. I'm just going to reset this. Say we wanted to, make this a little taller. We could add a return, start typing. I'm going to look for height. You can see it's got an autocomplete feature. And then I'm just going to add a pixel value of 200, close it with a semicolon, and hit refresh. And you can see here it's now made that area 200 pixels tall. And this is true of just about every element. We can define the size of thumbnails, which we'll be doing later for our gallery, color, what type of type appears in this area, all that stuff. Just going to reset everything. You can see here there's a little asterisk. That means there's changes to this document that haven't been saved yet. So just go to File and Save. You see it's disappeared. Now we're going to look at the content area. This is basically all of the type and information that people are really going to be looking at on our web page. So you can see here we've got our welcome contained within our heading 1 tags, our bit of paragraph information, our paragraph we're using as a placeholder, And you can see here the ending divider tag for that area. Next up is our footer. Again, it's got a class definition to it that we can style to whatever liking. And then we have the remaining elements that close off our web page, our closing body and HTML tags that you see up above as well.